Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Shannon Dempsey with Advisor's Assistant. And over the last couple of years, I've talked about how Advisor's Assistant can be used from the single advisor to a larger enterprise, and how it can help you with those all-important relationships, which are still the key to your advisor's success. Today, I'm excited to show you the next release of Advisor's Assistant. Thank you. We've released this year our HTML5 web app, and the introduction to our users, the feedback has been tremendous. They really love it. So it has everything that you would expect in a CRM. A single click will map an address, send an email, open a Facebook profile. And what we've also done is we like to keep our screens nice and clean so people can understand what's on the screen. So the gray information bars allow the advisor to decide how much information do they want to see on the screen. And as they go through the information and decide if there's any grids, they can click on any column to sort by that column. Then we also have buttons across the bottom of the name information so they can actually go directly to that particular piece of data, like investments. If I click on the investment button, I can see all of the accounts. And then if I click on an account, I can actually delve deeper into that account and actually see the details and the individual investments. And I could go deeper and click on an individual investment and see details about that investment. If I had clicked on the Notes tab, I would be able to read all the notes that have been entered, add, modify, delete, or search the notes, depending on my security rights. We have our users tell us all the time that as they're out in the field, they like to use their voice recognition on their smartphones to actually speak their notes directly into their Advisor's Assistant database. So it couldn't be easier. Of course, there's full calendar access, not only my calendar, but any other calendars that I've been granted access to. And you can do queries across the data, not only CRM information, but any insurance or investment accounts that are entered. And as you select the fields that you're going to use for a query, then you can use many different operators depending on that field. And then once the information has been selected, names or products, you can use one of the many Advisor's Assistant reports in PDF format or export those names to another program. Advisor's Assistant has over 50 integrations, many of them with other financial services products. Our new web app has a few integrations already built in, with Laser App, of course, and we'll be adding more integrations as the year progresses and we develop more into the web app. Now, I mentioned that this new web app is written in the latest HTML5 technology. So it's browser independent and it has responsive formatting, so it will resize automatically to any mobile screen. So it can work on every tablet and every smartphone. We've done a lot of testing with different devices because we always want to make sure that our screens look good on the different size mobile devices. The Advisor's Assistant web app uses the same SQL database as our popular desktop program. So an advisor can now work anywhere that he needs to work, or she. And just as with our popular desktop program, what I believe is that staff will be most used to using the desktop program, and they'll want to use that because it has such ease of use, especially with functions like mail merge, Outlook integration, and then the advisors on the road can use the web app on their mobile devices, and they'll be able to be mobile and do everything that they need to do. This year, in a few weeks, we're also releasing a big update to the Advisor's Assistant desktop program. We have a lot of great new features, including Google integration, synchronizing, as well as email archiving. We're adding teams and departments that will work with the calendar and workflows. And I think one of the most popular new enhancements that we're adding, we're always listening to our users. And throughout our system, we have a lot of places that you can track activity, tasks in the calendar, notes, everything. And people were asking us to have one screen where all of the activity can be pulled together from throughout the program. So we're adding what we're calling a 360-degree view, and that will pull all of the activity that's happening throughout Advisor's Assistant onto one screen, so when a client calls, they're going to know right away what's going on with that client, what's pending, what's out there. They don't just have to look at their calendar and then read notes. It's all on that one screen. Now, just to remind you of a few key features that sets Advisor's Assistant apart from other systems out there. We've always taken security very seriously, and we've had three-factor security from the first day that we had our web-based system and our mobile app. And even if the advisors would call us years ago and complain about, oh, why are you forcing us to use strong passwords? Our president has always said security is not convenient. So we've just always made sure that all of the data is very secure. As I mentioned, we have over 50 integrations. We always go the extra mile to make those integrations as deep as possible, to save the end user as much time. And with our fully documented API and our extensive administrative features, Advisor's Assistant is the solution from the small single advisor office up to the larger enterprises. And don't forget that Advisor's Assistant is more than just a CRM. It has a portfolio management system with downloads, position downloads from Albridge, Orion, Black Diamond, transaction downloads. And we have a very comprehensive insurance policy module for tracking any type of policy, and there's even some policy downloads available. So I would like to thank everybody. With the new web app and our popular desktop program, advisors can now work everywhere with Advisor's Assistant. And I'd love to show you a demo at any time at your convenience. And thank you very much for your time.